pure fentanyl recovered in a drug raid in Hanover. 6 people arrested. Our Ryan Hedrick is standing by with a live report. A trooper is fighting for his life after being struck by a car during a traffic stop. And Dakota has his eye on the sky as severe weather approaches western New York. That's news now for Thursday, May 18th, 2017.
Live and on demand, it's Morning News Now with Justin Gould and Storm Hartman.
And a big welcome to Morning News Now. It is 75 degrees and warming up outside. We have fair skies right now. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Kyle Heelis. More than 20 grams of pure fentanyl was recovered during a raid in Hanover on Tuesday.
That's right, Kyle. That deadly dose of heroin killed 2 people last week. Our Ryan Hedrick has more.
Well, Justin, yesterday at 12,211 Allegheny Road in the town of Hanover, the SWAT team from the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office made entry into a house. Inside, 6 suspects, all hooked and booked and all charged with major crimes. In fact, police caught 21 grams of raw fentanyl, which they believe is a portion of the investigation into the deaths a few days ago of 2 people, 7 heroin overdoses overall. That's in the North County. That has really made a big impact with heroin users and treatment centers and law enforcement agencies in the North County. It's trickling over here into the South County, where we're starting to hear some grumblings about some overdoses. Last night, in fact, 2 overdoses in Lakewood and 1 in Bust-Dye. Now, Sheriff Joe Gerasi joins us on the phone. Sheriff, how widespread now is this tainted heroin that we saw last week in North Chautauqua County?
Those arrested. It's a little early for me to say that. Well, the investigation is ongoing. We are making every effort to determine whether or not there could be further charges be placed based on people that have overdosed. So we'll be pursuing that angle as well as trying to find out where this came from. It's obvious it wasn't manufactured by those arrested. It's a little early for me to say that. Well, the investigation is ongoing. We are making every effort to determine whether or not there could be further charges be placed based on people that have overdosed.
Sheriff Joe Gerasi joining us. Joe, how difficult is it to prove that a dealer intentionally sold a tainted batch of heroin to a prospective user?
Well, Ryan, it's almost impossible. It's what we call the perfect storm. You have to have everything fall into place, but to have the evidence trail lead back and be able to prosecute that case successfully. But we're going to make every effort to see if we can do that in this particular case, and always going forward, we're trying to make connections like that.
Joe, good work on the raids and good luck in the investigation. We're pulling for you, as we obviously don't want the tainted batch of heroin to spread. 6 people are in custody. We're reporting from the corner of 3rd and Main in the city of Jamestown, where all is quiet, at least for now. I'm Ryan Hedrick, WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
All right, Ryan, thank you. And authorities say more arrests are expected in this case.
A state trooper suffered serious injuries while conducting a traffic stop in Steuben County. Now, State Police Captain Eric Balin, who runs the Jamestown Troop, is sharing his experience about troopers injured in the line of duty. Balin says some troopers get injured and never make it back.
This job, we're required to be 100% physically fit and capable of doing the job. At times, it can be a very physical job. So if someone is partially disabled as a result of an injury, unfortunately, oftentimes they're not able to come back to work.
Balin said the police community is tight-knit, is close, and only natural that when something bad happens, troopers band together to take care of not just the injured or fallen trooper, but their families as well.
Forecasters are keeping an eye on the sky today as the threat for severe weather creeps into western New York. The unstable atmosphere may set off some scattered thunderstorms, and should they develop, we could see some damaging winds and large hail. Dakota Hunter is standing by with more from the Skyline Weather Center.
The severe weather threat continues across western New York today. Let's go ahead and time it out for you. Now, the timing of the storms is going to vary depending on which part of western New York you live in. For the southern tier, we're going to say 2 until 6. That's going to include Jamestown, Olean, Wellsville, and then there will be a little lull in the activity, and then another band of showers and thunderstorms will push in with a cold front, and they will reach western New York by about 7 o'clock tonight and last until about 1 a.m. They'll move from north to south. So again, round 1 will be this afternoon, and round 2 will be later in the evening. Wind gusts around 60 miles per hour, hail about 1 inch in size, that's about the size of a quarter, and we could pick up about as much as a quarter of an inch of rainfall. The Storm Prediction Center does maintain the standard slight risk for severe weather across all of western New York today, with the marginal risk surrounding that out towards Binghamton. And again, these are the overall storm impacts, which is just pretty much what I just told you. Wind and hail will definitely be the main threats with these storms, and also note the lightning, it's up there as well. Not out of the question, some cloud-to-ground lightning will be possible with these storms. And just for fun, how about the high temperatures yesterday? It was a very warm and muggy one out there yesterday. It was not a record breaker, actually. 82 at the Buffalo Airport, 86 at the Falls, 81 in Jamestown, 90 in Geneseo. Believe it or not, that is not a record. That was 2 degrees shy of the record. But after today, we won't see the 80s again for at least a little while. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's your Skylight weather forecast for today. Showers and thunderstorms developing in the later afternoon hours into the evening hours. Otherwise, partly cloudy. Some of those storms could be strong to severe with gusty winds and large hail. Highs in the lower 80s. For tonight, showers and thunderstorms in the evening hours. They start to taper off after midnight, with lows dipping back into the lower 50s. And for tomorrow, the sunshine returns, partly sunny skies, but much cooler. We're dipping down into the lower 60s. From the Skyline Weather Center, I'm forecaster Dakota Hunter. Morning News Now continues right after the break.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
A programming note: in the wake of last week's deadly overdoses, WNY News Now will continue to bring this community-specific programming tailored to educate the younger generation about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. In the next 24 hours, we will present a major investigative report on this very subject. Keep it locked on WNYNewsNow.com.
A top 5 finish for a local establishment at the Taste NY Craft Beer Challenge. Southern Tier Brewing Company was one of more than 170 companies in New York State competing for the top prize of a New York City competition, and now 2 downstate breweries tied in this event for that first place. Looks like a lot of fun there.
6 former county executives will meet at the Robert H. Jackson Center to explore how the position has changed since the 1970s. The former officials will also discuss the position's challenges and rewards. Admission is free for the public and donations are encouraged. Now, Justin, May 30th is the discussion at 6 p.m., and there will also be a reception at 5 p.m.
Oh, wow. That's such a great topical event for the county, and I think, with the election coming up this fall, we can see the difference in the office and hear from those executives.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, so it should be a good event, and we do plan on covering that for you as well. So before we go, we want to talk about why you're here, Kyle. Obviously, you are filling in for Storm.
I am filling in for Storm today.
Storm got another job.
He did get another job. Wait till you see what he does.
Take a look. He's filling in for the Incredible Hulk after his haircut yesterday. The memes haven't stopped, guys. We posted a photo of Storm on Facebook. This is the photo, and it has been memed probably about 100 different times. There's no... Okay, there's a little bit of an exaggeration there, but Storm is actually filling in for Drake, our technical director. He's behind the scenes doing a great job running the show. Storm, thanks for taking
Storm,
the brunt
thank you very much, buddy.
jokes.
We appreciate that.
He will be back tomorrow, and we will be here tomorrow with another edition of Morning News Now.
That's right. And we invite you to join our social media revolution, following us on Twitter and liking us on Instagram and Facebook at WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.